Today I'm going from Hiroshima City to Onomichi by ferry tour and bicycle. Sounds like the best way to explore the numerous islands in Seto Inland Sea of Japan. I was excited when I found out about this route, but is it really a good way to travel between islands in Hiroshima? Also, is the popular Shimanami Kaido bicycle route something I can recommend for everyone? Let's get on board and find out. Hiroshima Port, Ujina Passenger Terminal. It's over there. Looks like this is a place to check in. So today I can get a seat 2ABC. So it's not that busy, so I can use the 3 seats, they said. And they also have an upper deck that non-reserved area. I'm very excited about it, so let's see what it will be like. In this travel video series, we explore Yamaguchi and Hiroshima Prefecture. And this is the last episode of Yamaguchi and Hiroshima trip. Along with my trip, I would like to introduce you to what's in that part of Japanese region and also how you can get there when you travel. So you can discover the destination you like and do the same travel as me or better than me. Now we are boarding the ferry. The ferry I took is called Setouchi Shimatabi Line. For this route, we can get on a ferry called Sea Speaker, which was used for G7 summit event in Hiroshima. This ferry is operating from Friday to Monday, 4 days a week, between Hiroshima Port and Mihara Port near Onomichi. Both westbound and eastbound stops at Okunoshima Island and one more different island. On Hiroshima Port side, you can get on and off at Hiroshima Prince Hotel or Kure Port too. On Mihara side, you can use Setoda Port. The ferry has very clean restroom. The ferry also has a little counter sells souvenir and light snacks and drinks. There's a lady explaining all the different sightseeing spots in Japanese. That is only in Japanese, but you can't hear it anyway if you go out to the deck, where I was most of the time. As soon as we left the Hiroshima port, we stopped at the Hiroshima Prince Hotel. Here, several more passengers got on the ferry. The fare was 7,000 yen. It's expensive comparing with the regular train. However, I think it's good considering that there are countless islands in Seto Inland Sea, and I'm stopping at 3 of them that I've never been before. This traveling in Seto Inland Sea is a little confusing because there are so many islands and sometimes it's next to each other, sometimes very far away. So now let me explain a little bit about the Seto Inland Sea where we are now. The Seto Inland Sea is a sea between Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu islands, and there are about 700 islands in between. It's connected to the Sea of Japan through the Kanmon Straits, and on both sides of Shikoku Island between Kyushu and Kii Peninsula, it connects to the Pacific Ocean. There are 3 connecting roads between Honshu and Shikoku: the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge and the All-Out Bridge route, which go through Awaji Island, the Seto Ohashi Bridge route that connects Okayama Prefecture and Kagawa Prefecture, and the Shimanami Kaido route that connects Hiroshima Prefecture and Ehime Prefecture. Of these, only the Seto Ohashi Bridge has a railway that connects Okayama to Kagawa. The Sunrise Seto sleeper train from Tokyo also passes over this bridge. It's an area with beautiful scenery, so I think it attracts lots of visitors, but it is not easy to get around these islands. There are limited routes to travel from island to island, but it's not always connecting the island you want to visit. Islands near Okayama and Kagawa Prefecture, Naoshima and Shodoshima, which are famous for international tourists too, are far away from Onomichi or Miyajima, and it takes lots of time to travel everything together. If you don't narrow down the places you want to go, you can easily spend a week just in Seto Inland Sea. The ship left Hiroshima port and immediately passes through the first highlight of this trip, the port of Kure. You can see the shipyards and many submarines. Kure was a large naval port during the war, and the Japanese battleship Yamato was built there. The port also has a museum of Yamato battleship, where you can learn more about it. Speaking of Kure City, there is an anime set in Kure during the World War II called In the Corner of the World. It's highly rated anime in abroad too, and you can walk around the city with the map comparing the setting of the anime and where you are. There are many islands, so there are many ferries too. The ship arrived at the first destination, Shimo-Kamagari Island. I had 1 hour at this island. So you can go into the museum or you can just walk around the port and spend the time. This island is connected by bridges as part of Shimanami Kaido. So you can come here by car too from Tonshu's main island. Lower part of this blocks are made in Edo period. And above higher one is new. They sell amanat, super. There was time here, so passengers headed to the museum and old houses. I walked around the port and got on the ship to eat my lunch. It was a nice time to stay by the port. When I booked the ferry, I ordered a lunch box together, which I didn't expect I get it as soon as I get on the ferry, but it was in the insulated bag. Now it looks like everyone came back and the ferry is going to the next destination, Okunoshima Island. The next stop was Okunoshima Island, which is known for producing the poison gas during the war and also having lots of rabbits on the island. This boat only stays for 30 minutes, so purpose of this trip stop there is for rabbits. I was most looking forward to this island to see rabbits, but unfortunately the rabbits had already been fed by many other tourists visiting earlier than us, who had visited with regular vegetables, so they didn't eat my food. In that first place, there were fewer rabbits than I expected, but it was a beautiful island. Oh, there's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. He's sleeping. There's no hungry rabbit. I don't see any rabbit. Look. Little rabbit here. No. So I was walking around with the bag of the food, looking around and no rabbits eat my food, and 2 rabbits felt sorry to me and they felt sympathy to me and started to eat my food. I hope they enjoyed it. Yes. Now he or she's eating the food I put there. Oishii ne. You are today's my mate. Finally, I found out 2 rabbits eat the food I gave. So they don't eat from the hand. If I put in front, they eat. One more. Yay! So how was this ferry? The ferry is specialized for sightseeing, so it was great to be able to enjoy the scenery of Seto Inland Sea while you are sitting at a comfortable seat. The great thing is, it's easier to put in your itinerary because it doesn't go back to the same port and it takes you to a different direction. I arrived at the Setoda port of the Ikuchijima Island, and this is not the last stop of this ferry. This goes to the Mihara port, which you can take the JR from there. But today I have a little bit of time, so I'd like to get off at this Ikuchijima Island and explore a little bit. And I can take the ferry from here to Onomichi directly. So I'd like to take that after this. So the ferry continues the trip to the Mihara port, where you can take the JR line. There are many travelers with bicycle. Now, since there was still lots of time before the ferry to Onomichi, I decided to take a walk around the town of Setoda. This is actually the hotel called Soil, and you can stay overnight too. Shiomachi 商店街. I originally wanted to try cycling, but when I looked at the website a few days before, it was fully booked. If cycling is the main purpose, I recommend you to book early. Accidentally stopped by the tourist center, which I was originally going to get a bicycle rental. As I was standing in front of it, someone called out to me like, "May I help you?" And so I just, in case I asked, "There's no bicycle today, right?" And yes, we do. But I want something like electronic assistant because I'm not used to bicycle. And we do. We have it. So I got a bicycle. Looks like I'm going to a grocery shopping. Usually, it's better to leave your luggage to your hotel or send to the next destination. I use a service from a site called Shimanami Japan. This was 4,000 yen a day, and you can drop off at different ports. After renting the bicycle, I stopped at the Kozoji Temple on Ikuchijima Island. It's a walking distance from the port of Setoda. This Kozoji Temple has replicas of the temples from all over Japan, and it feels more like a museum than a temple. For example, it has a replica of the Toshogu Shrine in Nikko near Tokyo. If you go up the mountain, you can see the view of the Seto Inland Sea. Okay, so from now, I'd like to take a bicycle to Onomichi station. They say it takes about 3 hours, so let's see. In about 10 minutes walk from Setoda port, there is a tourist information center here, so that's where you can rent a bicycle. It says 30 kilometers from here to Onomichi. Let's stop by Lawson here. I bought a drink and started cycling. I was told that it would be about 30 kilometers, which is 18 miles, and 3 hours to Onomichi. So it looks like we are crossing that bridge, so that means we have to go up to that height. So let's see how much steep it is. This is definitely not for someone who are not used to bicycle. Looks like for bicycle, you have to enter here, and I passed by. I'm glad I stopped soon. Many YouTube just posting like a let's do it, but it's not for everyone. I think it's unless you are used to bicycle, it's a little challenging. There's a toll gate. Bicycle is free, so you can just go. Now we are entering Ikuchijima Island. So it looks like I can't keep going this freeway. I have to go down to the island and go up and down again. So that's the hard part of this route. This frozen lemonade is too good. So I just came down here. It's a long going down steep, so it was easy. I think the other side is a... Next island is Mukaishima Island. It looks like I have to go around again, so this route does take time. So this is the entrance to the Ikuchijima Bridge. The blue line continues after the town, so you keep looking at the street, you keep going, so you have to make sure to turn at this sign. Now we are entering Ikuchijima Ohashi. It's in the middle of the Ikuchijima Bridge. The beach is very beautiful. I arrived Mukaishima Island. I crossed the Ikuchijima Bridge. So it looks like we keep going this route around to Mukaishima Island to Onomichi. Cute ice cream shopper. It's a really great place to take a rest. And from Mukaishima, I take ferry and go to Onomichi. It's a very short ride. There are lots of local people taking this. There is a bridge actually connecting Mukaishima and Honshu Island, but that will be only for cars, and bicycle cannot go through. Now I have the Onomichi Port, Onomichi in front of the station port. There's a right in front, there's a JR Onomichi station too. So I just returned the bicycle to this kind of parking lot. I thought it's just parking lot, but there's a place to return rental cycling inside. Finally I arrived at Onomichi, so now I'd like to head to the hotel. It's like about 10 minutes walk, so let's go. Main street is over there. I think I found the hotel. This one. Urashima Inn. あ、すいません。あ、すいません。ありがとうございます。すいません。はい。ありがとうございます。
はい、すみません、大変お待たせいたしました。メッセージもご丁寧にありがとうございます。
お返事ありがとうございます。
そんなことございません。
This is the Urashima Inn. It's very nice, clean hotel. And open the curtain. You see Onomichi's canal. This time I stay at a hotel called Urashima Inn. The room is compact, very clean, and have everything I need. It didn't have a fridge or the boiled water, but it has a nice view of the canal. They have a toothbrush and hairbrush and amenity set. This is a toilet. This washlet and shower. There's no bathtub on this hotel. And there's a towel. I finally now checked into the Urashima Inn in Onomichi. And the front person said, I got so much tan, and it's true because from yesterday's Miyajima and today's bicycle, I got lots of tan. The bicycle is a little bit kind of another world. It's a little kind of lonely, but definitely I'm glad I did it. So nice. Wow. Wow. Wow, you can see the Senkoji temple direction. This hotel has a rooftop, but it's very nice.
Komyoji Temple, Jodo sect. Komyoji was originally a Tendai sect temple.
Okay, it's a little bit loud. It's almost 7 o'clock. So. If you're not cycling, Onomichi is a boring place. It's not quite right. Onomichi is known for its scenic views of the hills, canals, and shopping streets. Due to its unique scenery, Onomichi's streets was a setting many Japanese teen movies from 1980s to 1990s. Onomichi was a place where you could walk through the narrow, maze-like street looking for cats, or climb a hill. And when you look back, you'll be surprised at how high you came up, and amazed by the view of the harbor and hills. The cat. Konnichiwa. I was at the top of Senkoji Temple. It's closed at night, so it's just right in front of the temple. I came so high. I think the hotel is around there. Kudariの方が辛い。Going down is more hard. Looks like many shops are closed at night, so I was a bit at a loss. This one looks like a public bus house, but looks like it's a Chinese restaurant now. Japanese restaurant. And looks like an Okonomiyaki restaurant. All the Western tourists enter that Chinese restaurant called Yamatoyu. I missed the opportunity maybe. I wonder if this one is open. Fortunately, I found a ramen shop in the narrow street. Tomorrow morning is a rain forecast, first time in this trip, and looks like there aren't much around the hotel, so I'd like to get something just in case. Oh, I see 7-Eleven. This place above the station is called Hotel Beacon. It's the day I'm going home. Unfortunately, it was raining in the morning. But it's good it didn't rain until the last day. Also, Onomichi actually might look better in the rain. I went up the hill again in the morning to explore. If you take roadway, you can go purchase a ticket. 500 yen one way, 700 yen round trip. If you go to the on foot, you go through this way. My last going up. Onomichi is a famous big city, but still have some kind of local community and kind of friendly people. They're also kind of used to tourists from international tourists too. But I like to already check out and bring the luggage to the station first and walk without luggage after that. So I checked out the hotel called Urashima Inn, and it was a very nice hotel. It's very easy going kind of inn, and it doesn't have maybe enough function if you're used to hotel. Like there's no water bottle in the room and no fridge, no bathtub. But it's very clean, and that's very important. More than anything, the people are very friendly and very easy to talk to, and I'm sure it's the same for international tourists too. So I think it's very welcoming and has a hospitality hotel. So I think I'll come back to the Onomichi again. Maybe I'll stay in the same place again. From here, I take Sanyo line to Fukuyama and change to Shinkansen to Tokyo. I had some time to the train time, so I said to leave my luggage to the station coin locker, which was free for 1 hour, and go to the U2, the bicycle facility nearby. Almost everything fits here. So it seems this is a bicycle place called U2, a popular spot for cyclists, and there's a hotel inside too. There's a Onomichi terrace shop and a bar and a restaurant and a coffee shop, and hotel cycle is on the top.カフェラテお願いします。はい。
ホット第3です。
アイスでお願
アイスです。
いします。はい。
じゃあコーヒー豆の種類がフルーティーなのと苦いのがございます。
あ、じゃあフルーティーな方でお願いします。Very good. Now it's time to go back to Tokyo. I took train to Fukuyama Station and took direct Nozomi Shinkansen to Tokyo.
Boarding locations are indicated by triangles and numbers 4 through 6.
So this was the end of the trip to Yamaguchi and Hiroshima. Started from the Tokyo Kyushu ferry from Yokosuka port. This is the first trip for my travel series, and please let me know which parts of the trip you liked. I hope you come up with great travel ideas to Japan. See you in the next destination in Japan. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Japan. Have a great week until the next video.